Then we welcome you back to more Super Adventure Island 2, where in the last episode we finished the island, so now we're here, in the casino. And, yeah, I mean, I'm just showing off where we go. But anyway, here we are back at the casino, and what we're gonna do is just show off a bunch of the games, and then, just show you what each of the items do. So here you have, your option of either exchanging coins for items or playing. So let's just go ahead and gamble. The flashing cash works a little bit like roulette or guess the number, but the good news is you can actually bet on an infinite number of things. So I think if I do 10, 5, and then maybe like 2, and then just go about this way. Yeah, I mean, all these are kind of sorted by their probabilities, but unfortunately if you get the skull you do end up losing. So either way, that's just one way of making sure you do end up with some money. I mean, I always like going like 10, 5, and then 3, and then 2. You know, something like that. But of course, you can also get a lot of extra money if you do bet on the 20. And then you can choose between 0 or 99 as to what your bet's going to be. And then that didn't really work out for me, so we're just going to go ahead and leave. And then see, yeah, unfortunately you do have to go through this kind of dialogue over and over again, or at least every time. But either way, with the money maker, this is your traditional slot machine, and pretty much all you're doing is just hitting up in order to maximize your bet. But you actually do get control over where, over when you end up. Okay, well I guess we won something. But like I said, you actually do get control over when this thing stops. So I mean, that's just something that's worth mentioning. And then every time you get a cherry in the first one, you do end up getting something. So it's actually a lot like Mario 2 in that sense. But I mean, I haven't really figured out the combinations to this thing, but I mean, the specific timing needed to win at this thing. But I mean, that's something I might try and do sometime down the road. But I mean, if you do end up figuring out the combination, this can actually be a really useful way to get money, but then again, just ask somebody else about it besides me. So either way, now we're just gonna show off the last game. And really what this is gonna be is that, this is gonna be the run for doing. This is gonna be kind of like horse racing. And this is where you make the money. I mean, this is really, in my opinion, the only game worth playing. But what you're gonna do is, you're gonna see these odds, and what you do is, usually I bet on the one with the lowest number. And then, if they win, you, end up getting paid that way. And then you can only bet on one at a time, of course, otherwise it wouldn't be any fun. But here goes. Yeah, you do have to go through this little fanfare every time it ends up showing, but oh well. So then, yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I mean, they just, you just watch these guys race and then hope your guy wins. I mean, I've only seen that guy at the top win a handful of times. Usually the star's a good bet, the crab's a good bet. Tails and the owl, they're also good bets. Let's see, sometimes the penguin, they also cause me trouble. I mean, there was this one time, of course, grinding where the penguin gave me the most trouble every time I'd bet on somebody else. Because the penguin had like the third lowest odds, and then the penguin would always end up winning. But yeah, I mean, if you're, if you have enough time just to do this, it is really the best way to make the most money. Because if you do bet 99 and then your guy ends up winning, then you end up getting about 700 or however much was multiplied by the odds. So obviously the higher the odds are, the more money you're gonna make. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, I already did have a file that just grinded up to everything, so I'll just see you for that when I'm ready to exchange for items. Anyway, after a lot of time with the run for dough and thankfully liberal use of the fast forward function on this emulator, we're ready to exchange for some items. Yeah, I kinda went a little overboard, but what are you gonna do? So anyway, you get your life bottle, and the reason I haven't bought all these things yet is because I want you guys to see how expensive these things are. And they are very expensive. And the boomerang's actually a really useful weapon. It's, I mean, the boomerang was actually one of the key weapons in the earlier Adventure Island games, and it is nice to see that thing make a comeback. And then the light shield, this is obviously your best item, or your best shield in the game. So the easy way to go about doing this is just get all the light equipment. And then you have to pay out the ass for the light armor. But that is actually nothing compared to the light sword, which is almost 50,000 coins, which is also a ton. So, yeah, I mean, that's all the items, and really all I'm going to do is just show off all the items now. And then, yeah, you do have to go through all the dialogue, but anyway, you do have the boomerang, which is actually a pretty solid weapon. You do get to throw 2 of them, and it's ranged and it's also returning, so I mean that's definitely one thing worth having. And then the light sword, strongest sword in the game, definitely worth your time. And then you have the light armor, which works well anywhere, but for the purposes of, I'm actually gonna go with the regular equipment. And then the light shield, which is actually the best shield in the game. We will be getting the Aqua Shield in Sala Sala Island, but I mean, I just wanted you guys to see that. And then with enough magic, of course nothing changed there. But yeah, I mean, outside of that, I mean, that's pretty much it for this episode. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to, let's see, I think what I'm gonna do is just, do a little bunch of jump cuts in the next episode and just demonstrate like different things that we can do, and we can also get the up jab finally. So I'll probably just go about getting a bunch of items, and then I'll see you next time for Sala Sala Island.